Boy, oh boy, friends, it has been a hot minute since we have sat down together and talked about some new makeup, but today is the day. I have 27 saved posts on my Instagram. Are we going to talk about all 27 products? I don't know, but I have thoughts. There is new makeup. I have thoughts. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Just scooch, and I'm gonna put up some pictures. I have some thoughts on these new makeup releases, and so I'm just gonna dive in. I am going to dive right in. I feel like complexion has been popular the last few years. Primers, concealers, foundations. Charlotte Tilbury at the end of June released their new Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick. That is a mouthful. And if you've been here for a while, you know I have dry skin. I love trying complexion products. I love Charlotte Tilbury complexion products, but I didn't pick this one up. And so I want to tell you why. It says on the Trend Mood site that this is the ultimate no foundation, blurring, smoothing, sheer to light, buildable coverage, and a sculpting effect. It's formulated to melt seamlessly into your skin in 15 seconds and is infused with plant-powered collagenere, I don't know what that is, to keep your skin feeling firm, plump, and hydrated. I thought about this, y'all. I thought about this. You've probably seen a ton of reviews on it already because this did come out about a month ago, which is, old in the beauty world, but I decided to pass on this because a lot of people were saying that this is like the stick form of the Hollywood Flawless filter. And I was like, what? It's not really a foundation? A lot of people were saying that it was super like shiny and shimmery and glossy and very much like the Flawless filter in a stick form. Now I want to say, my friend Samantha March, she loves this. She likes to use it as a foundation. She thought it was great. We were talking about it together in person because I was like, really? You don't feel like it's to this, to that? She loves it. So, listen, it may be what you are looking for in a foundation, but for me, I decided to pass. I do like a glowy satin skin finish. Like I like my skin to look hydrated and glowy and even dewy, but I don't want like chunks of glitter and specks of glitter. And I was afraid that this would be like a little too glittery. So not for me. Sticking with complexion, this one is new from Rhode Beauty and it is the True to Myself Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. So it's supposed to be a weightless tinted powder that is supposed to instantly blur, smooth, reduce shine, and set your makeup. It is talc-free, $30 each. It looks like there are a variety of shades. I know that it comes with a little puff and all of that. So what's the difference between a finishing powder and a setting powder? To be fair, I don't really know. I feel like a finishing powder, when brands use the term finishing powder, I feel like it makes me think more of like the blurring effect. Like it's supposed to give you more to your skin, whether it's more coverage, more blurring, more smoothing, which the Rhode Beauty says. Whereas if it's just a setting powder, I think of like translucent powders that just kind of set your concealer or your foundation where it is, but don't really provide any extra. Regardless, dry skin, I don't set my whole face anyway. I like a translucent powder that I can just like put underneath my eyes on my forehead lines and call it a day. So I think that this is a great release from Rhode Beauty. I think a lot of people will really enjoy it, especially if it does really have that blurring, smoothing effect. I know that's very popular right now. I know a lot of people are looking for talc-free, so I think it's great. $30 seems to be, I hate saying the word affordable, but if you're thinking about the price of other setting powders, $30 seems more affordable than some of the other setting powders on the market. So I think it's great, but I'm not going to get it. Man, I saw this one from Adept and I went running to my computer. The new Legend of Ardra palette. It is recently available. This is limited edition. So if it's something you want, when it's gone, it's gone. I do not believe they are going to be restocking it. You can use influencer codes. I used an influencer code. I did purchase this. It is the eye looks that I have on today. I don't want to tell you my thoughts. I want you to go watch that video. If it's already up, I'll link it, but I feel like it'll probably come after this one. But I have been loving Adept shadows. This is my 4th Adept palette. I do feel differently about this palette than how I felt about the other 3. So again, like stay tuned, hit subscribe, check out that video when I post it if you want to hear more in-depth reasoning or my thoughts behind it, but I did pick this one up. I want you to know it is pricey, so just beware. Beware, it is a pricey palette, but the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Adept always does a great job of like really securely packaging their products. I've never had an issue with any kind of damage to my shadows, so I truly, truly appreciate that, but I did. Yeah, I picked this one up. Okay, y'all, so I filmed a shop with me. We went to Ulta together. That should already be up on my channel, and if you watched my shop with me, we got to see the testers of the new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick High Shine, the High Shine Stick, like the Gloss Bomb stick form, and the traced out pencil liners. So the glossy stick is $25, the liner is $20. Watch my Ulta shop with me. I talk about the shades, I swatched the shades in there. I did not pick any up because, I mean, Ulta didn't have any, but I do want some. I definitely want to get some. I'm thinking of doing another shop with me. If you liked content like that, let me know down below, because I'm thinking of doing another shop with me and maybe trying to see if my Sephora has these in store or revisiting a different Ulta. Luckily, because I'm in Houston, there are plenty of Ultas and plenty of Sephoras around me that I can go to. But even before I swatched these in store, it was like on my radar. So when I went to Ulta, I was like, okay, like I'm interested here, like tell me more. I didn't love the gloss bombs just because I don't like a lip gloss, and this is very much like shiny lip gloss but with more pigmentation. It almost, when I was swatching it on my hand, it almost reminded me of the Rhode Beauty Effortless lips, so I'm interested. I definitely have a combo that I want to pick up, so this, you'll probably see this. You'll probably see this soon, but let me know down below if you picked this up. What shades did you get? What are you eyeing? I want to know. Let me know down below. I've been dabbling into indie makeup more. It's, you know, not quite as easy as just running into my nearest Ulta or Sephora to pick up, but I have been ordering, I have been dabbling, and Odens Eye released their new Soul Mane collection, the summer 2024 collection. It came with a palette, some blushes, some highlighters. I have said that Odens Eye shimmers are not my favorite. I always love their color stories. I think their color stories are fantastic. I think the swatches look absolutely beautiful. It looks like a beautiful eyeshadow palette, but I decided to pass on it, and instead, it was the blushes that caught my eye. So, Pink Bloom was the blush that caught my eye, that shade. When I saw my friends swatching it, I was watching their videos, I saw my friends swatching it. Pink Bloom was what I was going to get. But then I accidentally ordered Lilac Mist, which looks more pink to me than the Pink Bloom. Pink Bloom looks more lilac. The Lilac Mist looks more pink. Either way, I ended up with both of the blushes. I haven't tried them yet. They're like sitting over here. No, I moved them. They're sitting over here. I need to try them out. I love the design. I think that it's absolutely stunning, like the way that Odens Eye does their embossings, absolutely beautiful. They came out with some highlighters. I passed on them. I assume, it's an assumption, I assume they're gonna be really shimmery and glittery and not really my vibe, so I don't think it's for me, but I did purchase from this collection. Let me know down below if you picked anything up. Again, I think the eyeshadow palette looked beautiful. It looked like a fun color story. Just in the past, I haven't had the best luck with their shimmers, so I passed on that one. Have you guys tried anything from Rhode Beauty, Hailey Bieber's brand? You know, we're talking about Selena, we're talking about Hailey. Hailey's having a baby, a little Bieber baby. But that's not what we're here for. We are here because Rhode Beauty, I have not tried anything from them yet. They have a new pocket blush. That's a cute name for it. It looks very bulky. Maybe it's something you'll throw in your pocket. I don't know. It looks very bulky to me. I think they have a nice variety of colors. There's like a bright orange, there's like a pink, there's a deeper berry shade, there's a mauve shade. It's a cream texture, I believe, $24. Lightweight formula, supposed to be hydrating. This released at the end of June. If you've been here for a while, you know creams aren't my thing. They're just not. I think it's cute. I think that it's fitting, because creams are very in right now. All of the brands are putting out creams. When Hailey was sneak peeking it, I mentioned in another video that I thought they were gonna be blushes, and they were. So yeah, my thoughts, I'm just passing on them. But if you've tried them, let us know what you think. According to Kim K, the people were asking for her to bring her makeup back. And so Kim K is bringing us glosses and highlighters. I have to say, I did not try out her Kim KW makeup brand. I don't remember what it was called. I never tried it out. Now she's marketing it under Skin Beauty. The highlighter is $35. It's supposed to be like a gel to powder formula. There are 3 shades, and then the glosses are $25, and they're all like nudie shades. Like when I'm looking at them, like shades of nude is pretty much what I'm seeing here. Y'all, I think it might get me. I think it might, y'all. I think it might get me. The highlighters, I'm interested in the, what is it saying? Like the gel to powder formulation. I would probably want the pale pink champagne, the one that's the top of this photo here. And then the glosses, I'd probably just get like nude 1 or nude 2. I mean, one of the nudie type of shades. Am I like running out immediately to go get it? No, I'm not, but I'm definitely interested. Y'all, I'm a nude lover. You throw nudes out there, other people are like boring basic, and I'm like, yes, give it to me. So I haven't tried her brand before she reformulated. Now it's under Skin, probably because she's dropping the W from Kim KW. It's available on the Kim KW website. I kind of wish that it was available like in Ulta or something where I could go in store to see it. But over time, there will probably be a day where I try this new brand from Kim, Skin. Okay, y'all. What are we thinking about this new Natasha Denona mini palette, the Mini Rose? I have been a huge fan of Natasha Denona shadows. I've talked about how they're my favorite. I've talked about my love for them time and time again. And Natasha Denona is releasing a mini. We don't have a midi rose or a large size rose. We're going right to a mini. We have a mini rose palette. There are some, Morgan Turner did a great video. I'll have her video listed down below where she talked about shades that are already existing in this palette, and they're in the retro palette, and I have the retro palette. So did I need this? No. Did I buy it? Yes. This reel that I saw, it got me. The reel got me. It sucked me in. Love me some Natasha Denona. Love me some rosy tones. If you're wanting to try Natasha Denona, I mean, the way to do it would honestly be to try out one of her smaller eyeshadows and see if you're vibing with it. But there are repeating shades here. I think I already had maybe 3 of the repeating shades, but it's okay because now I'm gonna have it in a mini too. I have a couple more products I want to talk about. LYS Beauty, I tried them out when they first released. I tried a bunch of their products a couple years ago. Recently, the lip combo that I'm wearing is LYS Beauty. It is the Speak Love Lip Liner in Soulful and the lipstick in Dreamer. But now they are releasing a Triple Fix Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So it's supposed to be finely milled. It's supposed to have long wear, give you like a smoothing texture, cruelty-free, 7 shades, velvety finish, all of the things. Y'all, I'm interested. I am interested in this powder. I am not going to be running out to get it immediately because I only powder underneath my eyes and my forehead. I already said that, and I already have a few powders in my collection. So I feel like before I purchase another powder, I'm going to be a good consumer, and before I purchase another powder, I need to use one up, but I would be interested in trying this. The things that I've tried from LYS Beauty, some have been hits and some have been misses, but I'm always interested to see more from them. I like that they are a little bit more affordable than some of the other brands found at Sephora. Again, affordable, take it like with a grain of salt, right? But I do think that I want to try this out. So if you picked it up, let me know your thoughts. It's already available on their website. I don't know if it's available in Sephora yet, but let us know. Let the dry skinned girls know. If you have dry skin, let us know. What do you think down below? A couple more indie releases that caught my eye. So we have a new release from Ensley Rain. I have not tried anything from Ensley Rain. I have been very interested to try from Ensley Rain. I just haven't yet. And so I saw Makeup World News post this beautiful, beautiful picture that I'm gonna put up here. Ensley Rain has 2 palettes coming out, some blushes, some pigments, like some, I don't know, lip glosses? No, single shadow lip glosses. They got a lot. They got a lot going on. Ensley Rain is a brand, an indie brand that I would love to try in the future. If you've tried anything, let me know your favorites down below. I would be lying if I said that the Flutter palette did not catch my eye. because it did. The Flutter palette caught my eye, but it's $50, y'all. And I like Hurricane barreled through and, you know, made a mess of my house. So I can't just be running out purchasing every single thing that I want. But the Flutter, I want you to know the Flutter palette caught my eye. A ton of my friends have put up videos with these beautiful, beautiful palettes. I love the purples and the greens, y'all. And so I think that's kind of what stuck out to me. In the future, I would love to try Ensley Rain. So like, they're on my radar. Like, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. We're watching what they're doing. And yeah, one day an Ensley Rain will be in my collection. Another brand that I have not tried, but this definitely caught my eye as well, is Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay came out with the Botanical palette, and this is a large palette. It looks like there's 20 shades, but y'all, it's like the neutral earthy tones that I love oh so much. You have the greens, the peaches, you have some like brown earthy shades, you have some purples in there. It looks stunning, stunning. And I don't see a price on here from Makeup World News, but I do know that Beauty Bay is a little bit more affordable than Ensley Rain, so I would be more likely to buy the Botanical palette over the Flutter palette. But just the color story, it sucked me right in. Some of my friends have been talking about Beauty Bay for a long time. They are another brand I would be interested in trying them out in the future, but this palette, y'all, those earthy tones, they get me every time. This just dropped, so I have to talk about it. It is available now from Too Faced. Y'all know Too Faced always every fall, but it's summer. But every fall, they come out with like some kind of fall themed palette. They're going apples this year. It's the Appley in Love palette, limited edition. You have your reds, your greens, your warm caramel shades. $54, 18 shades, supposed to smell like caramel apples. These normally would get me. Every year they would get me, they would suck me in. I just, y'all, even these pictures, like looking at them, it's so stinking cute, right? Like, yes, I want it. Am I gonna spend $54 on it? No, because I find that Too Faced formula is not my favorite. And then I buy these palettes because I think they're so cute, and then they sit in my collection and I don't use them. So I'm not gonna buy it, but I think it is so cute, y'all. I think it is so, so stinking cute. I also had to talk about the fact that Pat McGrath is releasing some new eyeshadow quads with a super cute design, like not her typical black packaging. We have some pink here. So they are 2 eyeshadow quads. One is Opalescent Orchid and Nirvana Nectar. They're gonna be available at the end of the month. They're gonna be $56 each. And it says that you are going to have a matte shade for definition, 2 metallic shades for depth, and a luminizer for highlights. That is quite the description there. I'm not gonna be getting these. Again, $56 for 4 shades, like it's a lot. Pat McGrath shadows, I just haven't bought into the hype. I did spend my money and I got a mothership, and I've tried quads before, and I mean, it's good, but it's not like knocking my socks off enough to where I'm not one of those people that's gonna run out and buy everything, you know what I mean? So it's a pass for me. I'm not gonna get these. I also just wanted to touch on the fact that we talked about Kim K. Now we got to talk about Kylie Jenner, K. Kylie Cosmetics releasing a skin tint blurring elixir. It's supposed to be 12-hour wear, 24 shades. It says coming soon. I don't know when it's going to release, but it's a skin tint. Essentially, light to medium coverage. My guess is it's going to be more light. Second skin finish, hyaluronic acid. That's a tag right now. People are throwing the hyaluronic acid in there. It's supposed to improve skin hydration, smooth pores, fine lines, and texture. I'm not going to be getting this. I've talked about how I just don't love skin tints. Like, I either want a foundation or I want nothing. So it's not for me, but you know, complexion is in, skin tints are in. Not surprised Kylie's doing it. 24 shades. It almost looks like, when I'm looking at the up close, it almost looks like it's like a luminizer. I don't think that it is. I think it's just the way the light hit, but interesting. Yeah, not for me. Okay, that's gonna do it, friends. I still had some more on here, but I feel like we've been talking for a while. I've been filming for a while. My husband just got home. My kids are coming in, checking on me. I'm hungry. I need a snack. I'm talked out. I am talked out. I would love to know your thoughts down below. What do you think of these makeup products? What have you picked up lately? What are you eyeing? Are there makeup releases that I didn't talk about that you are really excited about? I would love to know what you're picking up, what you're passing on. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I used to do these more often. Now they're just kind of sporadic, but I love to know what you guys think about makeup products. So let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.